Okay, so for anybody that may be wondering, like, what, like, stock up thing that I use, this keeps opening. There we go. I have the doors closed so you guys can see it, but this is what I use. So this is a 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, I believe, square thing. The second square is right there, and I have it as 3, but my dad got this for me off of, it's like that I just showed you. For one, it was on Amazon. My dad got it for me off of Amazon, but areas like that would be really good for storing stock up items, because with those squares, unless you're putting it under water or something, it can't get wet. They come with doors that you can either have like set where it opens, it folds up, or it can open left, or it can open right. It just depends on how you have it set, or you can open it so it's like a pull down thing. But that was gotten for me by my dad off of Amazon. I'm not really sure the name. I'll try and find it, and then like give you guys like a photo somewhere on the screen. But if I can't find it, then I'm really sorry. But even then, you can still find little organizers like that. That would be extremely helpful for stocking up and being able to put stuff in a safe area where it's not prone to getting wet. So, with that being said, I like that. I like my whole divider thing because it divides everything up equally, and each section can have its own purpose. In my last video, you guys saw me take everything out, and I showed you guys all of the stuff that I have left in my preps. So that was me putting everything back. And yes, I'm in the same shirt because I'm filming a bunch of videos today. So yeah, but anyway, that's besides the point. I found that it's easier to do it this way because it has already organizers, so I don't have to worry about like, oh, everything's getting bunched up and like food's over here with the cleaning supplies and all that. I just don't have to worry about any of that. It keeps everything in its own area and nicely separated. You don't have to specifically have the one that I have, because the one that I have, I'm not sure if I can find it on Amazon, but my dad did get it for me off of Amazon. But in case you don't, I would say find something that has its own compartments, whether it's a thing that like mine, or like a shelf that you can divide one area for canned goods and your food, and the other area for drinks and personal items, stuff like that. But my tip for you would be find something that's like has areas that you can organize it, or organize it yourself, because I feel like organization is a key policy in prepping, being organized, so that you can actually visually see what you have and what you need more of and what you don't need more of. Because if you don't see everything that you have, you can tend to buy a lot of the same thing over and over again and not what you actually do need, and that could cause a survival situation to not have what you actually need and too much of something that you may not need as much. I do know that when it comes to organizing, it can be a little bit hard sometimes, because if you're not really somebody that's used to like having everything organized and you just like stuff in one area, then that would work for you. and having something separated would take a little bit of getting used to, but I think that's like the perfect way to do it because you can see everything that you need. Another tip that I would have is when you do get one of those, wherever you put it, like set that up in an area where you know it's going to stay, because it's extremely fragile to move, especially if you put stuff in it. If I can't find that one, or you do find that one on Amazon, it's extremely fragile to move once stuff's in it because like spots will start to snap. So kind of just put it together where you want it. I feel like it may be a little bit easier if it's on wood floor just because you can kind of slide it. But do be careful when moving it, especially if there's stuff in it. So when it comes to finding a good area to put your preps, I would personally suggest an area that's easy to get to, not somewhere that you'd have to like in attic, climb up there and risk getting hurt. Now if it's easier for you to climb up and get your preps, then that is perfectly fine. But I would say find somewhere that's easy access to get to it, especially if you're older and don't want to have to move around as much to get to the important stuff you need. I would say get something that's easy for you to just grab it and go, rather than having to climb into an attic or go downstairs into a basement to get it. Also somewhere that you know is safe. It's not gonna attract bugs, or your pet's not gonna get to it and try and chew through bags and stuff, because the last thing you want to do is go into your basement or something and find out your cat or dog or animal that you have has chewed through all of your preps, and now you have to go and get more or find more of stuff that you don't really think people are going to sell anymore. Another thing I would say is don't get something that's extremely flimsy or not really suitable for you. Getting something that's flimsy, if you start putting cans on it and stuff, that could potentially start to add weight, and then it could potentially break. And the last thing you need is something that's carrying your food to break or snap and stuff. Oops, alarm. Snap and stuff. I feel like that keeps happening in a lot of my videos. My alarm will randomly go off. I don't. Actually, let me see what alarms I have set. I guess it's my filming time because I don't really have that many alarms set, but I feel like they often start to play when I'm filming. But that's besides the point. Pick something that's not flimsy and easy to break. I would say get like, if you're going for stands, then I would say get something like a heavy duty. A heavy duty metal stand may work best. Not something that's like easy to break or like really cheap, or something that's not going to support as much food and water. But not just that, make sure your preps itself is safe. If you're prepping and you made copies of important information, whether it's birth certificates, card information, stuff like that, I would say keep those in areas that it can't get wet or damaged or stolen, like in a Ziploc bag, so that if something spills on it, it spills onto the Ziploc bag and not your important papers, and keep it somewhere where you cannot lose it, because last thing you want to do is lose your information and stuff that has your identity on it. So I would say keep it in a safe area where it cannot get damaged or harmed or anything like that. Also, with getting a stand, I would say get something on the bigger side, or something that is not too small, because you want to be able to fit as many preps on it as possible. And if you have to put stuff on the ground, then you can put stuff on the ground. Just make sure that it's in an area where you won't step on it or trip on it and get hurt, or a place where it will not get damaged. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!